Hello, good people. Good to be here again. In today's video, I want to have Lloyd Evans um, answer or explain a few phenomena. I'll be sharing that much later in this video. That's something I want Lloyd to respond to if he ever can. Lloyd is atheist, and no disrespect, I don't have any problem. I would say technically I'm atheist myself, though I lean towards Christianity. If I would pick any religion, as much as Christianity has a bunch of questions, I lean towards Christianity because I would have my kids go the Christian way. I would never introduce my kids to atheism. When they grow up and are able to make informed decisions, then it's up to them to know what to believe. It's up to them to know what to believe. So, but I will groom them up in the way of the Christian faith, in as much as it's not a cult. Yeah, I will tell them about a God, there is a God, and what have you. So it is, they get to decide. Excuse the dogs. They get to decide how they'll take it from there. By the time they are able to process um, ideas, and when that analytical mind of them is developed, they know what to do. Okay, so this is not a criticism of Leo's work as Leo's work, or a criticism of his person as an atheist. This is just me trying to have him respond to something I feel, as much as I'm not making a case for the God of the Bible or any religion for that matter. I think atheism is extreme to some degree, because I believe in supernatural power, supernatural phenomena. And if you're atheist, you don't believe in a God. And it is also the case that if you don't believe in a God, you do not believe in the devil or Satan. And it also follows that if you don't believe in Satan, you most likely do not believe in supernatural phenomena. So evil, weird stuff, things that you cannot explain scientifically. And if I'm wrong, uh, are of the opinion that everything can be explained scientifically. There is a scientific explanation for everything, which I totally disagree with. All right? So let me be clear here. I'm not sitting here as a Christian or as anyone, or as someone from of another faith or religion or whatever, making a case for, hey, this is what you believe. I don't know of anything to point at to you that, hey, believe in that. But I know that I lean towards Christianity. That's what I'll pick of all the religion. As much as Christianity has a bunch of questions and so many things I don't understand, but I do see, I have reasons to say, okay, if I'm gonna pick any religion, I'll pick Christianity for sure. I'll pick Christianity. Doesn't, and I will lead my case by the Christian faith. As much as there stuff I don't understand in Christianity, I have also seen demonstration of uh, a thing or two to want to say, hey, you might want to examine this faith. As much as there are so many things I can put together as Christianity is concerned. So I'll lead my case nonetheless through that Christian path. When they grow up, they decide if they want to remain Christians or they want to be atheists like Lloyd Evans. So right now I'm still searching for a path, and I believe in evidence-based whatever. So that's why I don't see myself as a true believer. I can just be part of a church or something just because, okay, let me feel something what you guys feel. I need to be convinced, or perhaps maybe I hear from God, like people would say they hear from God. And okay, let me be able to hear from this God. Let me feel something, some kind of presence or whatever. But I still would, go to church as much as I don't have all the puzzles together. So for the intellectual conversation, I need Lloyd. Sorry for the interruption there. Yeah, something for Lloyd Evans. Just like I say, I'm not criticizing your work or your person or your perspective, no, or you're being atheist or whatever. Okay, so who knows? I might be drawn to atheism in the future, or perhaps I might draw you out of that atheist mindset. I don't know, but that's the premise. Atheists don't believe in God, and by extension, they don't believe in the devil or Satan. Do they believe in supernatural phenomena? Am I wrong, Lloyd? If you do believe in the supernatural, let me know, because if you do believe, then this video is not for you. But if you don't believe in the supernatural, you believe everything can be explained by science, then I need you to answer or respond to this. Something just occurred in Nigeria a few weeks ago. A tree got uprooted by the rainstorm, falling over, killing about 3 persons in the process. And they had to get a motor saw to prune or saw off the branches, and it took the first guy who attempts to chop off or cut off the branches was unsuccessful, because the motor saw would stop working whenever he tries to do it. A second one came. It was the same thing until they got another guy, and they started in Africa saying incantation or pouring some liquor, making whatever looking whatever gods or whatever they are gonna appease to make that happen, until the third attempt, I want to believe, they were able to saw off so as to keep the road open. And damn, The extraordinary happened the following day. This tree, a 100-year-old tree, by the way, I was told, that is all over on the internet. I would have let you see a few footage, but sometimes YouTube strike private, what's it called? Copyright, whatever. I don't want any of that stress. So I would have put some of this, uh, you know, clips so you see. Maybe I'll leave you a link. You can watch the videos and all that. So these trees that got uprooted by a rainstorm, you can clearly see it was out of the soil. The following morning, this tree got back up, stood alive as though nothing happened. And that set the neighbor, the community in pandemonium. There was chaos everywhere. So much so that the king of the community was summoned the word, or got to know about it, and he came with his entourage to the location where this happened. And a close examination of the base of the tree, there is no indication that this tree was lying the day before. Not, or if perhaps some persons will argue, hey, there might have been somebody who dug the tree back up, overnight, and all of that. If that was the case, you would see a sign where these putting back in shape was carried out. There was no sign at all. It was as though nothing happened there, the base of the tree, as though nothing happened. It came back alive, and everything was before it got uprooted. No sign. So, and it struck me. I said, well, I've always believed in supernatural stuff, and I've witnessed a few supernatural stuff before, and I am of the opinion that science cannot explain everything. I've seen it with my eyes. Okay, I'm not about to share those now, but this one is a very telling, very significant one. I thought I would have Leo respond. What happened? What explanation can you give, Leo, to this occurrence? How did the tree get back up? Is there a scientific explanation to that? And if there is no scientific explanation, is it now the case that atheism shouldn't comprise lack of belief in the supernatural? So what's your thoughts, Leo? I thought I'd do this video, and I'm gonna private message you later. I'm gonna private message you about this video, and I want those watching this video to also alert you to this video, because I need you to do a response to this. I really want you to do a response to this video. There's this growing community of atheists. It's not as though I'm worried about it. It's not, no, at all. No, but sometimes we want to get certain things right. Could they be? Is it that? Could they be right? Just intellectual conversation. I'm not emotionally involved in any belief system. If I'm a Christian and you say, hey, The Christianity is not the way. I'm cool about having exceeded the Jehovah's Witness. I can take anything. So it's not as though you tell me that, hey, my belief is wrong, then it's going to break my heart. It's never going to break my heart. I was heartbroken when I was told, when I learned Jehovah's Witnesses are a fraud. I was heartbroken, but not now, not anymore. So, Lloyd, and if you're atheist watching, you want to react to this video as well. And again, Lloyd, I'll private message you. Should you not see this video, I really want you to respond to this 100-year-old tree that got uprooted and came back alive as though nothing happened. Okay? Alright, so that's for me on this video, and see you in my next one.